What's up, guys? Got another GSPro video for you, and this time we are going to talk about the different putting settings that you can use to play the game. I'm going to go over all the different AutoPutt settings, and then at the end of the video kind of give you a demonstration on regular putting if you've got a launch monitor that supports it. I've done another video on putting with a launch monitor, specifically Foresight or Bushnell launch monitors, which is a little bit more of like standalone putting practice, but this one is going to be just on GSPro and more of playing the game. So if you've already got GSPro, you've probably experimented with all these settings, but if you're new to it or you're thinking about getting it, this might give you a better idea of what you can do. I think putting is one of the things that sets GSPro apart from other simulation software. It is extremely detailed, and you really can feel like you are getting the result that you'd expect. I think it's as accurate as your launch monitor can be. So depending on what launch monitor you have, how accurate you think that is with putting, GSPro is not limited by the, I guess, amount of detail that you can get into aiming and reading the greens. So it's pretty cool. So let's jump into it. I've got a new round loaded up, and I am in the match settings, and I'm going to go ahead and start off in AutoPutt Fixed, which is my preferred way to play. If I'm going to use AutoPutt, it's AutoPutt Fixed. So let's go ahead and get started. You can see you can change that right here on the gimme/AutoPutt setting. I think by default it starts at 5-foot gimme circles, which we will talk about towards the end, but you just need to toggle this down to AutoPutt Fixed, and we are going to hit play and demonstrate what that looks like in the game. So I'm on a par 3 course. It's not going to work for practice mode, so I have to be in a regular round, and I'm just going to hit a shot. Now on AutoPutt Fixed, what you want to look for whenever I hit this shot, there's going to be a regular gimme circle around the flag. If I get it within there, that's going to be a 1-putt. Then there's going to be a larger circle around the green that's going to be a 2-putt circle. So if I get it on the green within that 2-putt circle, it's a 2-putt. If I'm on the green but outside of that 2-putt circle, then it's going to be a 3-putt. So you actually, if you're going to miss, you want to miss the whole green so that you have a chance to chip into the 1-putt circle and save your par. So let's just hit a shot, see where it goes, and demonstrate this AutoPutt Fixed. A little short, I think. Yep. Okay, so I actually missed the green there, and I am off of the green, but you can see the 1-putt gimme circle right in front of me. So basically, if I just get that within that, I'll get a 1-putt. There we go. And I save my par. Now, like I said, if I had hit the green but been outside of that 2-putt circle, I would have 3-putted for a bogey. Okay, let's switch to another AutoPutt setting. I'm going to go into settings, and I will do AutoPutt Fixed with chip, okay? So, obviously, AutoPutt Fixed was just like the last hole with the 1-putt and 2-putt circles, but this one with chip is going to automatically chip for me if I am off the green but within 20 yards. So I'll see if I can get that to work by missing the green, probably somewhere down there. So 63 yards. Just be short. Should be plenty short. Don't know if it's too far. Yeah, 31 yards. Okay. So I'm just gonna chip it up and be short again. "24 yards. You would think it would be easy to demonstrate missing the green, but apparently that's even harder. All right, that should be 20 yards, and then it automatically chipped for me onto the 2-putt circle. It gave me a score of 6. But you may want to use that if you have a launch monitor, probably a radar launch monitor, that is not good at picking up short chips. So if you're struggling with that, then AutoPutt Fixed with chip is probably the setting for you. Let's try another one. This time we will do AutoPutt Random. Okay, so unlike AutoPutt Fixed, where it has the circles on the green that you know how many putts you're going to have depending on where it lands, this, if you hit the green, it is going to randomly assign you number of putts. So, you know, that's not really how I like to play, but I've heard other people that really prefer it. They think it's more realistic because you never know when you're going to 3-putt. So let's see. Okay, just missed. Just chip it up there. All right. Yep, so it gave me 2 putts, which you would guess from there maybe, and gave me a bogey. But if you see in the right side of the screen, last shot, 2-putt, you know, tells you what it did. But that's going to be random, nothing special there. Now let's go to kind of a different one, which is pick your putt. So we will demonstrate this, but when you are on the green, it's actually going to let you choose how many putts to give yourself. So let's see if I can finally hit a green, and I will show you this. Okay, it didn't save. All right, so sometimes switching between all these settings during a real round isn't working. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this and open a new one with Pick Your Putt, see if that works correctly. All right, let's see if Pick Your Putt works here, starting fresh with a new round loaded. Long and left, but it's on the green. And there we go. It's going to pop up and ask how many putts did it take. You can choose 1, 2, 3, or you can, there's a button right here that says, I'll putt it. So if you have the capability of putting it, you can choose to putt it. I've heard of people, you know, that have a putting mat somewhere next to their simulator, and they will, you know, putt to that hole, and if it's a longer putt, they'll putt to a smaller target, like a quarter or whatever, and depending on what they do there, then they'll enter it here, or you can just choose what you think is most realistic. That looks like a tough putt, but, you know, why would I want to give myself a 3-putt? So there's a 2-putt. So let's go in and believe that is all of the kind of auto putt settings. So we will go to just regular putting and give myself 5-foot gimme circles. Let's see if the setting works correctly. Changing it mid-round. Hopefully we don't have to restart, but we'll try and demonstrate just regular putting. Stay out of that. Okay. All right, so I have got a short putt here, and obviously you can see that the green grid is on, and you can see that it's moving left to right. So there's kind of two schools of thought here. Some people like to leave this just how it is and just aim slightly left on their mat to play the break, or you can actually aim with the mouse and hit it straight in your simulator. So let me just, I prefer the second method, but let me just go ahead and try and aim slightly left for this putt and see what we think. Okay, made it. We'll go ahead and get on the next green, and I'll show you my preferred method. A little long. Nope, we're putting. Okay, so you can see 31 feet, almost 32 feet. 4 inches downhill, and it looks like it's moving right to left the whole way. So what I would normally do is use the mouse and just click the aiming stick where I would like it. Now there's a little bit more to it. As you can see, as I'm dragging the stick across, there's a little white line that shows me the direction of the break. And the longer the line is, the more severe the break. So you can see braking pretty hard to the left, especially here, and then it straightens out as I get closer. So you can use that to kind of read in addition to the grid. I have not done much putting in GSPro for quite a while, but I'm going to do something like that. It's only 4 inches downhill. Now, what a lot of people use as a rule of thumb is for every inch up or downhill, they subtract or add a foot of distance. So for example, if you call this 32 feet, it's 4 inches downhill. So they would say, okay, 28 feet is what I need to think for this putt. Now, as you can see, I just moved the aim point over to the right, but I'm going to hit, try to hit dead straight on my mat here, 28 feet. A little hard, just outside the circle. And it definitely takes some getting used to get the speeds right. Like I said, I haven't done this in quite a while, but I will do a video soon, a playing video where I actually putt, because personally, I've kind of decided that I actually like to play AutoPutt Fixed the most. I think that's the most beneficial for my game. I don't necessarily think that I'm getting great putting practice by putting on my simulator rounds, so I just forego it altogether and use AutoPutt Fixed. But it is accurate enough. I mean, in my opinion, it is detailed and accurate. It makes the game more fun. And there's an argument to be made that, getting good repetition of strokes, is good for your game. I would rather just putt, on a putting mat or on a practice putting green in real life to practice. But it's up to you. Try it out, see what you think, and do whatever works for you. So, and of course, you can adjust the stimp speed of the greens in GSPro in the same settings page. I believe they default to 10 always. it's not going to let me change that while I have a game in progress. But so that's pretty much it, guys. That's putting in GSPro. Hope it was helpful to you. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you prefer to putt. I like the mouse and aiming straight in the simulator, but you know, whatever works. Guys, if you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.